And it's time for Lefties Losing It. And let's start in New York City, where communist Zohran Mamdani is poised to be the next mayor. And he thought it was time to really focus on the true victims of 9/11, his family. Grab a tissue, folks. This is rather emotional.
I want to use this moment to speak to the Muslims of New York City. I want to speak to the memory of my aunt. Who stopped taking the subway after September 11th because she did not feel safe in her hijab.
Yeah, it's devastating, folks. It really is. I mean, his poor aunt had to take a couple of cabs. I mean, how devastating for the Mamdani family. And that's if you believe him. And frankly, I don't. After every Islamist terrorist attack, there is such a focus on stamping out Islamophobia. Yes, the leftists propping up the Islamists will come to rue that day. Let's hear now from Zohran Mamdani intern Arzu Malik, who is calling on Muslims to be gangster and jihad.
And the true believer knows that none of this is in vain, that this is all jihad, that this is all ibadah, and that this is all counted for by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so the conversation of doxing, the conversation of getting arrested and suspended, I think it's time for Muslims to start to say, all right, so what? Do what you want. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because it's about time to do that. How gangsta are you? That's just my question. How much are you willing to do it? And I know everyone has their own risk levels, but at the end of the day, that's a question to ask ourselves. How committed am I to this? To what extent of my personal material gains am I willing to sacrifice for this bigger noble cause?